Nunchi.
It's like Nunchi is a thing that is. I remember when Kim Mi-young, MK, came to my class many years ago, and I just asked her this question: "Hey, explain Nunchi to my class." And she explained it, but it's very complicated. But Nunchi is something that we've discovered and we really like. It may be one of the biggest reasons we keep coming back to Korea is because we're trying to understand Nunchi.
It's so true.
We were at a meal with
Just a high-level person.
a high-level person in Korea. We were actually three high-level people. One was a friend of ours, and we were invited to this meal. And Lori and I were sitting together on this side, someone here, and then someone here. And I felt like Lori was not practicing high.
I'm not Korean.
She was not working with Nunchi, okay? Lori was being Lori.
I was working with what is my social intelligence in US, right? Which is like trying to understand how to break the ice with people, how to get them to speak more about themselves personally.
You were talking pretty loudly and fast, which is what you do. You're from New Jersey.
저 우리나라 사람이 아니니까.
This is bad Nunchi. And so tried to like kind of kick her under the table, like, but she didn't understand. So I was like, okay, so then I practiced bad Nunchi. Because I took our friend here later the next day and I said, hey.
And all three of us were together.
We were together. I said, hey, can you just be honest with us? At that meal yesterday, I have the idea that Lori was exhibiting very kind of low levels of Nunchi. She's our friend. What's she gonna say? But I put her in a very bad position because, yeah, Lori was not using good Nunchi. Then she has to lie and say, no, it was fine.
But she's saying something that will be hurting, disrespectful maybe?
They would hurt her and hurt the relationship. And so then I'm practicing bad Nunchi, right? Here's an image of, we see this. I was demonstrating, why so many people here will wear backpacks in the front. And of course everybody said, well, it's because, you don't want anything stolen from you. I said, this is Korea. There are some thieves on the subways in Korea, but you have to travel the subway a lot to encounter them. You're probably not going to. And this was something that's really cool and it's noticeable even if we don't understand it. But yesterday we were in a van and in the United States, so I'm more of an elder, right? I'm old, okay? So people who are under me, who have less power, I want them to feel equal to me, because that's what we do in the United States. So in the van, I climbed to the very back seats of the van. I said, no, I will sit back here. The younger people were saying, no, you can't sit back there. You have to sit up here. And I want to show them, no, you're equal to me. I value you. Really, I will sit in this seat. But then I realized they're uncomfortable because I'm back there. So my Nunchi kicked in and I said, no. Go sit in the front seat. And so then the next time we got in the van, I sat in the front seat.
And it's still hard to know.
Yeah, we never know.
It's hard to ask those questions.
But it's part of the magic of Korea. Like in the US, you have one word, Nunchi. We don't have a word. So, it's so complicated. Well, how about the foreign audience, those of you? Is there anything about Korean Nunchi culture that really surprised you after coming to Korea?
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 러시아에서 20살 리자라고 합니다. 어학단에서 공부한 지 1년 됐어요. 우리 어학단에서 많은 나라 사람들이 모였다 보니 민감함 주제가 있을 수 있는데 그럴 때 우리 선생님들이 조심하게 얘기를 하십니다.
I really see that. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, thank you for that. Do you all agree? Are you a nation? Is Korea a nation of Nunchi?
근데 저는 이게 당연한 줄 알아요. 전 세계인들이 다 눈치를 볼 거라고 생각했는데 그게 아닌 게 영국 축구 선수 중에 유명한 선수가 제시 링가드라고 있는데 한국 생활 하려고 눈치 관련 책을 사서 읽으면서 공부를 한다는 거예요. 그러니까 한국 와서 눈치 없는 사람 되게 싫어가지고 그래서 이런 거 보고 좀 충격을 받았죠.
저 궁금한 거 진짜 짧은 건데 하나만 더 물어봐도 될까요?
4명의 사람이 있는데요. 5개의 초콜릿이 있습니다. 마지막 남은 하나는 주인이 누구죠? 마지막 남은 하나는
벌써 불편해.
아, 다 배고파. 똑같아. 기본값은 똑같아. 다 배고프고 나이도 똑같고 성별도 똑같습니다.
In Korea, the person who picks up the chocolate, picks it up and says, "Hey, is anybody going to have this?" would never be the person who then eats it. And if everyone said no, the Korean would never say, "Okay, well, in that case, I will eat it," because that would
맞아요,
be
맞아요.
just bad.
Right.
But in the U.S., we would do that. Say like, oh, no one wants it. Okay, I will have
This
it.
is a good subject for a lecture in
I could
Social
do that.
19.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.